Slocky brothers. But the micro C hip or the MOTB, which is the mark of the beast. All right, the microchip. I just said the microchip technology, which is the mark of the beast, is ultimately going to take its place. All right, but before that happens, uh, you know, the fiat money system that we're using now has to be pushed out of the way, and we're witnessing it in live time. The dollar being pushed out of the way, because again, these precious metals rising like they are is a sign to show that the dollar is on its way out. This Revelation chapter 13, verse verse 17, that no man might buy or sell, say he that hath the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Right? So we buy and sell now with fiat currencies and plastic, basically. All right. So that system has to be removed, all right, in order for the MOTB to come, because it said no man might buy or sell, so there won't be another option. Gold and silver won't even be an option. All right, it's either you have this micro C hip or you have nothing. All right, and that's the plan. But again, before the micro C hip comes, this current fiat currency system has to be destroyed, and we're witnessing it being destroyed in live time. And this is proof that it's being destroyed. The all the precious metals are continuing to rapidly increase in value. All right, this proof the dollar is done. All right, like I said right here in the article again, it said it right here, pretty much. It says a strategy of moving money out of fiat currencies. Why would you want to move money out of fiat currencies? Why would you want to get out of fiat currency? All right, or move away from anything or any currency. You move out of it because you know it's about to be worthless. It's about to be obsolete in favor of hard assets like gold. He noted. Right. So, I mean, it's clear as day. Why? Why else would you? If everything, if the fiat currencies were, worth anything, why would you? And so highly sought it, and worth anything, why would you want to move away from them? All right, they're not, and that's why people are moving away from them. All right, and they're investing into gold and silver, which again ultimately will be not an option either. Again, you're gonna have that micro C hip or it's gonna be nothing. There ain't gonna be no alternative. And they mentioned the global political risk, and they mentioned Venezuela, which America just stole, or Babylon just stole another Venezuelan oil tanker or tanker or whatever. All right, one of their ships. Basically begging for it. They're begging for it. Everything these devils are doing now, they're basically begging for destruction, and they're gonna get it. America's gonna get it. Babylon the Great is gonna get it. All right, but all hell is getting ready to break loose, and it's a strong chance it could happen in 2026. Very strong chance. All right. This is Ezekiel chapter 7 verse 19, and they should cast their silver in the street, and their gold should be removed, and their silver and their gold should not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord. And they should not satisfy their soul, neither fear their bowels, because of a stumbling block for their iniquity. Right. So like the Lord said, they should cast their silver in the streets, and the gold should be removed. All right. And the so-called gold and silver we use today is fiat currencies. So basically, the Lord is saying, look, people, it's going to become so worthless. People are going to be tossing it out in the streets like it's nothing, like it's a piece of paper. All right, and that's happened before. All right, in certain other countries, you saw it. The fiat currencies, all right, becoming basically worthless, and people throwing them out in the streets. All right, the same fate awaits the American dollar, the U.S. dollar. All right, all fiat currencies go to zero. All right. And again, this is another sign to show the dollar is on its way out. Let's take one more look before I close out. $4,517.40. All right, going up and down, jumping up and down, but it's still at an all-time high. All right, which again is a bad sign for the U.S. dollar. All right, so we're definitely on the road to the we're at the end of the road, man. The MOTB is right there. All right, it's right there. steady jumping up and down. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory again unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Double honors again to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to you brothers that push this truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom to the